Well, I've always been a storyteller and I've always been one to share my story with people when I meet them. And people who hear my story always say to me, "Oh, well, you should write a book." But I do love to write, I do love to journal, I do it often. But for me, it's not just about writing. I also really like filming and documenting. Um, it doesn't fix everything that happened, but it lets me tell my story the way that I remember it. And I am fully aware that your memory isn't always fixed and that your age can change the way that you perceived what happened to you, or maybe, you revisit the story and you question yourself and you say, is that exactly the way it happened? But you can always tell the story the way you remembered it happened. And sometimes added perspective changes the memory. Is that wrong? I don't know. I know looking back at my childhood that I can recognize things that were not okay, that at the time I wouldn't have known they weren't okay. So I think it's really important to understand how you remember things when you tell the story and to be as open and honest as you possibly can. Time will always add context. And the story that I'm about to tell you isn't one that I would have probably told anyone when I was 20 or 30. It's not overly dramatic, but it's more clear to me and it makes sense to me. And I am fully aware that everyone has their own story, but this is mine.